everybody, my name is BBG. Welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. Now, as I'm sure you can tell by the title and thumbnail of this video, today we're going to be going over the 5 worst things about Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Now, big disclaimer before I get into any of this video, before you immediately dislike the video because you're a Call of Duty cocksucker and you love the game so much, every game has its faults. This game just has some significant faults that I think I should point out just because I want to give my opinion on the game. Overall, I do not think Modern Warfare is a terrible game. I just wanted to share my opinions on what I think is bad and what they kind of need to fix to make it an even better game. So right away, if you do not agree with me on these opinions, please do not hate in the video. Please do not dislike my video. A lot of the opinions I'm going to say right now are also opinions throughout most of the community, so you can just hate on the whole community if you want. Real quick before we get into the list, make sure to drop a like and subscribe to the channel. That would be much appreciated. We're finally back on YouTube, on the YouTube grind, so a lot of support is much appreciated. Anyways, let's get right into the list. So at the number 5 spot, we have the maps. Now, the maps in this game they're pretty weak in terms of both colors, size, and the overall flow of the maps. I will say the visual appeal of most of the maps is fairly good. Like, a lot of the maps look very good in detail, but a lot of the maps just play fucking awful. And not to mention, they're also really big for how slow the movement is in the game, which doesn't make a lot of sense. Like, Granza Raid is probably the worst map to ever be created, and like, there's a point where when you walk down the street of the city, you're having to look at like 12 different angles. Like, I realize they're trying to get away from the traditional Call of Duty 3-path maps where you have like a center, left, and right, but like, this is almost too much, and it's almost like, I get they're trying to make it realistic, but it's just not that fun to play. It leaves so many opportunities for people to sit around corners and just fucking camp with a shotgun and shoot you, or put claymores down for all I know, and they just aren't built for a Call of Duty game. This is more of like a Rainbow Six Siege, more of an actual tactical playstyle game. So overall, that was just kind of a minor thing, but something I want to talk about. Again, just personal preference. Coming at the number 4 spot, we have the removal of the prestige mode / the officer rank. For those of you that don't know, I'm sure all of you know, but I'll just explain it. They removed the prestige traditional system from this Call of Duty and added in officer ranks. Basically, after you hit level 55, you go into these officer ranks. You go to level 155, which are kind of like extra prestige challenges and stuff. You get like rewards, and I guess it's kind of cool, but like, prestiging has been such a fucking staple for Call of Duty. Like, this has been in every single Call of Duty, and it's something that has made Call of Duty so fantastic. For a lot of people, prestiging and like going for high prestiges and grinding out XP is fun, and I'm sure the people that don't focus on prestiging every single year are happy about this, but like, for a lot of the community, it's just kind of stupid. Like, I get Call of Duty is trying to transform into every other game on the planet, and they're trying to do something new, but some things have to stay the same to make the game what it was. Prestige mode was super innovative, and it's just been, you know, that thing that's been in Call of Duty, and to take it out, the idea is kind of cool. I like how we get to like have a new rank every month or every season, whatever it is, but like, it's just not a grind factor. Like, it's not that hard to get to, and I feel like if I'm not prestiging, there's no point to rank up really. Like, I get an emblem, like, that's cool I guess, but nobody really pays attention to that. At least if I were like prestige 10 or prestige 20 or like rank 1000, people could say like, holy shit, that kid sweats his ass off, like, that kid is a top player. They're not gonna go into my calling card and be like, oh my god, that dude has the Infinity Ward emblem, what a fucking beast, dude. So I think that the system was a good idea, kind of, but something that they should not have added to a Call of Duty game. Coming in number 3, we have the shotguns. Now, man, I don't even want to get started on talking about this, but I have to. I would put this higher on the list, but it's not that big of a deal, I guess. It's just something that pisses me off from time to time. I don't understand how shotguns can go from the absolute worst thing in the beta, where it was probably at least a 2-shot kill from like a foot away, to being the most abused fucking thing in the game. Like, I swear, a fucking shotgun can beat an SMG at mid-range. Like, why were they buffed so much? Yes, they were terrible in the beta, but they did not need to become godlike fucking 12-gauge shotguns from a mile away. Like, I get it, it's a new game, things are not going to be balanced, it's going to take time, but this is something that they should know by now. Like, you had a month from the beta to the actual game release to test this shit, and balancing really isn't that hard. Like, I'm not a game developer. For how many hot fixes they do though, fixing small ass balancing issues, they should have been able to do this when the game first came out. Like, you've been doing this for a while. I realize I can't say anything about building a game, but come on, you guys know what you're doing. This is just outrageous. I know I'm not alone on this. I've seen so many people complain about shotguns on Twitter, so if you want to come at me, come at me. The whole community is behind my back. So coming at number 2, we have the campers. Now, I already know some motherfucker watching this video is gonna be like, you just have to adapt to the game, dude. You just have to adapt. To that kid out there that goes on Twitter and says you just suck at the game because you can't kill campers, literally, I hope you uninstall every game you've ever played and jump off a building. That's really harsh, but it's just so fucking annoying that this game rewards you for being a camper. Campers have been like a meme in Call of Duty from back in 2010, you know. Campers were the pussies of the community, and now those pussies are getting over 2.0 KDs. Like, I've seen good Call of Duty players barely getting a 2.0. Like Nero Cinema, he plays a lot of Call of Duty. He's at a 1.4 KD. That is so bad. I'm at a 1.75. Like, that's not good. Like, this game rewards you for not moving. And I get it. This year has been a realistic Call of Duty. This is a realism game. Like, you know, in real life war, you're not gonna be running around with the fucking SMG shooting people. Like, yeah, no shit. This is not real. This is a video game. I'm sitting here on my chair playing a game with a fucking controller. I'm not out in Iraq or wherever the fuck I am shooting people. These developers need to stop getting so honed in on the fact that this game has to be realistic. No, it doesn't. It's Call of Duty. This isn't War Simulator. It's Call of Duty. Like, I don't understand why they can't realize this. Like, oh my god. I feel like every time I play a game when I'm rushing around going for kills, I barely go positive, if even that. I have a hard time going positive. I have to sweat for it. But if I play a game every once in a while where I play slow and tactical, yes, I drop streaks. Yes, I usually go positive by quite a bit. But to sit there every single game and have to do that, I would rather just go play fucking Fortnite. Like, I'm kind of kidding, but I'm also kind of not. I just can't play slow. I never have. Like, it's just not who I am. Every single Call of Duty, I've gone for super fast game modes. I've gone for like world records. I've gone for super fast ranking up. But this game, I just can't do it. Like, I know people are gonna say maybe I'm just a bad player, and yeah, I am bad at the game, but it's because I actually want to go out and play the game. I don't want to just sit there in my chair, stare at a fucking corner for 10 minutes and get like 20 kills. Oh my god, it's just so annoying. I realize there's nothing they can really do about this. It's just the way it's gonna have to be. Like, we can't change that part of the game, but you know, I wish it was something that was affected during the process of making the game. So guess we're fucked there. Anyways, here we are coming down to the number 1 spot, the worst thing about Modern Warfare. Again, I realize this is a very negative video towards the game, but I do not actually hate the game. There's just some things I don't like about the game that need to be improved before I really like playing the game. This video has been very negative, and I'm sorry about that, but this is kind of just one of those videos. So if you are new to the channel, I promise these are not all my videos. I do actually enjoy playing games sometimes, and I have decent content, if you want to call it that. So if you don't have subscribed already or left a like on the video, make sure you guys please do that. And here we go with the number 1 spot. Coming in at the number 1 spot for the most annoying thing, the worst thing in Call of Duty Modern Warfare, it is the movement system. Now, I'm sure some people are gonna be like, whoa, how isn't campers number 1? Well, how is the movement system number 1? Just let me explain. So Call of Duty has always been, you know, a fast-paced game. I guess that the camping situation and the movement system could kind of go hand in hand on this, but the overall flow of this game is just so fucking slow. God, I've sweared so many times in this video. If I were fucking actually a good YouTuber, I'd be demonetized at it like that. Anyway, sorry for swearing so much, but this game is just the slowest game I've ever played. Like, you get a turbo speed once every like what, 10-15 seconds, and even then it lasts like 2 seconds, and I have to fucking walk halfway across the map. Like, it's not as bad for a game, but as a content creator, nobody wants to watch a game where it's super slow paced. Half of my gameplays that I have recorded for Call of Duty Modern Warfare are just me running across the map. Like, there's nothing more annoying than running halfway across the map, and then I get killed by a kid in a corner with a shotgun, and I have to run all the way back to try and kill him. The maps in this game would have been fine if this game was fast paced, or if the maps would have been smaller. Like, you can't really have a bigger side of maps and a slow paced game. Ever since the beta, I just have always hated the movement system. Like, it's like the main thing that I don't like about this game. That's why like 90% of the time I play Gunfight. Like, Gunfight is 100% the best game mode in this game. They need to add Gunfight leaderboards because I will be at the top of that shit instantly. Gunfight is nice because it's super small maps, and then they actually, I feel like I run faster in it. It's just really fast paced, and it reminds me of Call of Duty Modern Warfare, like Call of Duty 4, where you had cage match, or Modern Warfare 3 when you had 1v1s, 2v2, stuff like that. You know, like, it's actually like an intense game. It feels like I'm playing a scrimmage or something like that. Fast pace has been in Call of Duty forever. It's not like Rainbow Six Siege. It's not like a strategy game. It's not a tactical game. This is a Call of Duty game. Call of Duty has always been just a fucking fun arcade shooter. And I feel like they need to stop focusing on, oh, this is realistic. Like, no, it's Call of Duty. Like, get over it. If you want a realistic game, go play Rainbow Six Siege. Go play something like that. It's whatever, man. It's just like, Call of Duty is like an abusive boyfriend at this point. No matter how bad it is, you're still gonna love the game. That is a really dark reference to use, but I'm sorry. It's just how it is. I'm probably gonna make a follow-up video, probably coming in soon, about the best things about Modern Warfare, because I don't want to just be a fucking hate channel. But yeah, overall, those are the 5 things that I think were the worst about Modern Warfare up to this point. I'm sure some of these things will be changed, like the shotguns will probably be changed, and maps will be added that'll hopefully be better than the ones we have now. Hopefully this game will turn into something great. If not, well, we're gonna be playing Modern Warfare 2 for year 10, baby. Anyways, guys, if you did enjoy the video, make sure to drop a like, make sure to subscribe for more videos. Like I said earlier, I'm back on the YouTube grind, finally coming back to the community, so if you guys would support this video, that would mean a lot. And yeah, guys, it's been your boy BBG. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.